Queen. Checkmate. Coming to the stage, the ultimate showgirl. Lady DJ. We gave you your flowers, my darling. We gave you your flowers. Coming to the stage. Coming to the stage now. Can you hear me? To the stage now. Can you hear Queen? Okay, I did a little test. I can hear me. Well, okay, this is what we're going to do today on the little Georgia on My Mind morning show with Queen. I went to bed last night early, so I'm up early. And you know, I watch replays. And I even watched my own replay yesterday morning. It was just a spur of the moment, a pop-up live of my random thoughts. And I had been working on another project, so I had been preparing for that and getting the royalty-free jazz rendition of Georgia on My Mind. So I had that sitting in a little folder. And I had already prepared the different messaging to the different counties and cities of Georgia. So I had that in a little folder, but I had it all for another project. You know, I'm stitching it together, putting it together for a little video, you know, project through AI. But yes, and I was going to even use a AI voice. I used her voice the other day in a video I made for Cash and Amazon. So I'm going to still work with the AI voices that was produced, and I'm still going to work on that project. But in the meantime, waiting on some feedback from my AI app, I decided to just do a pop-up live and test my voice in the project. Okay? Up against that jazz rendition of Georgia on My Mind. I just did a live, the evolution. I found my niche, my storytelling, with that rendition of Georgia, and just talk. And that's what we're going to do this morning. I want you all to imagine. But this is my reality, walking down my stairs this morning to cinnamon spice candle aroma that I had placed in a warmer last night, fresh. Oh, so the ambience. Queenie, my daughter's dog, she's with me. She's an old dog. And we just taking it easy together. So I went on ahead. She's been to the bathroom, so there'll be no accidents She's house trained, but they're just like toddlers. When you get on the phone or you start your video, they want your attention. So I don't took care of all her needs. And I'm going to talk about Georgia. And it's going to be from a video that I made, I think it was on Friday, and it had Future, T.I., Offset, and Andre 3000, Pimp C them, you know. So it was just a little message to the men of that era and this era, trying to understand what it is. And Offset, for me, the Carmelo Anthony interview, it just rattled my heart. And so I'm going to share that video, but it's not going to have any audio for copyright reasons, the artist's music, but I'm going to have it playing with the rendition of the Georgia on My Mind. And as I speak to each individual's music and try to find out a little bit more about the artist from the media and their news people, and then from what I know of the individuals, okay? So, as I describe the room of the, cinnamon spice smell, aroma, I'm also in my recliner. I have it heated, so you may hear me adjusting it and or even turning on the bottom. Can you hear me? So you're gonna hear Queen live, and also this is for King Sis. I'm drinking from the cup. My morning coffee. That Web2 Network, the store. I'm gonna have to get all this straight in my head before I do my little promotion. Says, y'all got to find the information out about the store from Sis. Web2 clips. I'm drinking out the ultimate showgirl cup. Can you hear me? And of course, I got me a little medicinal at my little TV table here. I got a bottle of water to clear my throat. So we are going to get started. And we will start out laying down the music. Right. I'm waking up too, y'all. So. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Georgia. Georgia. Georgia on my mind. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alright. I'm a visual person. And so I have to see if there's volume okay when I'm speaking, because excuse me, I'm changing up and moving around in my chair, and there's a little button on my sonic boom mic that I sometimes hit when I'm charismatic. Alright, so I want to share what's on the screen as well. Let's do this one. Okay. So we're both on the stage. Can you hear me? Okay. So this was the first artist, and this is Pluto, Future. And I guess this is an album cover or something. I didn't know what it was, and my historian in the house, he said, "Oh, that's the dungeon." So I said, "The dungeon?" He said, "Yeah." And he told me Andre 3000 and then did music at the dungeon, and that Future used to, just be around. And I'm just gonna give those brief tidbits so I can stay focused on what I'm trying to do this month. So, and this is around the time that Kevlo is bringing his morning show to us about rap music in Atlanta. And he was giving us his historical information about the music industry in Atlanta and the different artists that was under some type of get down and lay down, and he said under Future and Young Thug, and I didn't quite understand what he was saying, because Future is one of my favorite Georgia artists. And he moved like a ghost, quiet, so masculine, and just that lion in him, without speaking much. So I was a little confused, because I support Future. And so Kevlo mentioned something about double cups and Molly. I never heard none of this type of music. And so my friend, he pulled up the different videos to educate me. And he said, "Hey," I said, "Well, who was Future's manager? I need to know that in order to get the context of who this complex individual is." And because he had always told me that was a cousin when he was over there at the dungeon with Andre them. There's L.A. Reid. And then he told me that when Future was making that futuristic music and Double Cups and Molly, that he was working with Rico. I don't know these individuals. He says, "Well, damn, how do I tell you this?" I said, "Tell me what?" He said, "Well, Rico is Monica's baby daddy. And he was just recently arrested downtown Atlanta in a Rolls Royce outside of his 5-star hotel. I say, this is the guy that Future was under back then when he made double cups and Molly. He said, yeah. And I know Future's age, so, and I still haven't watched this video, Rico. I'm going to watch it because he knows I feel about old fools. I don't suffer. And I just can't understand. I just can't understand how a man can become a millionaire and sleep outside of a Confederate State parking lot and get treated like a slave because of the conditions of which he is found. I don't understand a man that make these kinds of decisions. I don't. And Michael Jordan's father did the same thing. Not exact, but sleeping in a car at a rest stop. Was it in the Carolinas? And his son was the #1 NBA player. And he gets murdered. I don't understand. Men got to help me out. And so, because these are missing pieces of logic and reason, and women cannot fathom, so we at home with the children. I can't understand my protector going to sleep in a Rolls Royce. I just don't, and that's just on my blue collar working mind. I don't understand. And men make these kind of self-sabotaging decisions at every economical level. Blue-collar women are not immune to this freak with reality. Don't understand it. So that was one of those charismatic moments. I want to get back to talking about the dungeon, you all, in the future. So I'm going to do that from time to time. I just flow with it. Okay, so I'm going to put in my little app to look up Future, the rapper, and we're trying to find out. Now, and this will be the little media, but then I'll talk about some of the street stuff that word of mouth. And when I say street, I'm talking about from a civilian position. Don't get it motherfucking twisted. Alright, I'm gonna give me another little sip of water, you all, and when I come back, I'll be introducing Future Pluto. So you all, if you need to get your gas, Get you a little snack, take a bathroom run, or get some coffee. Oh, yeah. Coming to the stage, the motherfucking ultimate showgirl. I'm on the floor. All right. Future is a highly influential American rapper and singer from Atlanta, Georgia. Born Nefadidius Demon Wilburn. Or let's try it this way. Nefadidius Demon Wilburn in 1983. He's been one of the most prominent figures in trap music and hip-hop since the early 2010s. Some key things about Future musical style. He's known for his melodic, auto-tune vocals, prolific, and pioneering role in popularizing rap music. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? His sound blends rap with singing and heavy use of vocal effects. Major albums. Notable releases include DS2 in 2015, Future in 2017, HNDRXX 2017, and I Never Liked You 2022. He also released numerous influential mixtapes. Collaborations. He's worked extensively with other major artists and has a notable collaborative relationship with producers like Metro Boomin. Commercial success. He's had multiple #1 albums on the Billboard 200 and numerous hit singles throughout his career. Influence. Future is credited with helping shape the sound of modern hip-hop and influencing a generation of artists with his approach to melody and production. Okay? So that is written from, the little apps where you can just Google and you'll get the publicist's version. And now there is a conundrum for me after listening to Kevin J. And hopefully Kevin J, from his vantage point, his generation that was heavily influenced, he said it, by Young Thug. And a Young Thug, not Young Thug, but Future. If you look back at the beginning of drugs, that Future somehow made it okay or made it sexy, or I don't know what Kevlar was trying to say, but he said a lot of people died from Molly, and he named some other things. I don't quite know these drugs. I don't know that Future in his music. I know blood, sweat, and tears, Future. I'm like that, Future. I lost my dog, Future. I never seen a demeanor of the get down like that. For everyday hard working blue collar men, older men, that was blackballed. And now Metro Boomin. Future understands. OGs and the rapping are necessary to tamper these motherfuckers down and give us music again. And this will be my morning show. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Come on with my... You? Come on with my love. So that's how I do my morning show, finishing up this video that I made last week and just watching it for the visual context of what ails my heart after watching Offset. And then, like I said, after listening to Kevin J, who, like I say, is a rapper and a historian of the missing pieces to the puzzle of then and now. Enjoy your all's day. Thank you for joining me. Queen. Checkmate. The motherfucking ultimate show. And we'll start with T.I. first thing tomorrow. It could be morning, noon, or night. I yield the floor. My darlings. The hell and the high. Let's do some down. Let's do some down. Let's do some down.
There she was. She'd been there all the time. I'd been too busy making faces so folks would like me. I'd never seen her. There she was.
Long live the Queen. And I yield the floor. My darlings, my darlings.
Checkmate.